Okay, so we are live. Hi everyone, thank you for joining us today. I'm here with the talented and beautiful and super knowledgeable Dr. Mona. We decided to do this today because both of us get so many questions daily. You probably get a lot more questions.
I get a lot. They're long too.
Like so medical questions. I get to sit there and like answer. Yeah. So we figured we get together and answer some of your most commonly asked questions. And so we asked you to leave some of your questions in the comment section, so we have them all printed out. You have it on your email.
Yep.
So let's get to it, and then we'll answer your questions on the live as well.
Yeah, so we'll just read through these that you guys submitted in the comments. I stopped at around like noon, whatever I could get to them.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so should we go from the beginning?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go in order, or yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. What is the best way to incorporate turmeric or ginger in your morning shake or diet without the taste being overwhelming? Can I go first?
Yeah, please.
I love eggs. I'm a big egg lover, and I have my turmeric in my egg in the morning. So I just sprinkle it in my eggs with some black pepper to increase its bioavailability, and then I just have that for breakfast.
For me, taking a straight shot of turmeric or putting it in water is a little intense.
Yeah.
But what I found is when I'm making a smoothie, which I do probably 2 times a day, I pour the entire thing into a little mason jar, so I'm not just sprinkling it in. This way I can literally take an entire teaspoon, plop it in, and I don't notice it. Put a lot of lemon.
With whatever you mix it
anything.
with?
I put it with like
and
chocolate.
It's not harsh? This isn't like...
No, this morning I did it with mango and lemon when I made a little detox smoothie. The other day I did it with my chocolate vegan protein. Okay. And you don't notice it.
And you do 1 teaspoon?
I do 1 teaspoon, sometimes I do 2. I mean, 3,000 milligrams is a good dose, but I don't, whatever you can do. It's not an exact science. It's better than what most people are getting, so.
Okay. What is the best natural remedy to get rid of hyperpigmentation or acne scarring, from acne scarring? The one that I've heard that's natural is lemon. Just like take lemon and rub it on your face.
Lemon's a great lightening agent. Even oatmeal is a good lightening agent. But if the most natural you can do is definitely lemon.
Okay.
It's really. And I mean,
what about yogurt? I know you're vegan, but what about yogurt? If you weren't vegan,
if I wasn't vegan,
would yogurt work?
For lightening.
Probably not for lightening.
I've never, it's not to my knowledge, but
okay.
Just sunscreen to prevent further.
What about apple cider vinegar?
Apple cider vinegar can kind of even complexion and tone it. It's not really a bleaching agent, but it can help even your skin.
Okay. Yeah. What are your thoughts on frozen foods? I think the only frozen food should have is ice cream.
I actually have a different, I think frozen
popsicles.
Frozen food, if it's organic, it actually doesn't lose nutrients. So
really?
Yeah, when you heat food, it breaks apart bonds. That's when you lose nutrients. But when food is frozen, you're not losing anything. It might not taste as fresh, but for people who want to eat really healthy and don't have time, like myself, or
right.
I keep frozen broccoli, like frozen beans, anything I can, and it works.
But then when you warm it, you're saying you are losing the nutrition.
That's with anything though, anything that's cooked. But I'm just saying the process of keeping it in your freezer and frozen fruit too. Sometimes people say organic fruit's too expensive. So I always suggest frozen organic fruit.
Yeah, the health bills will be more expensive.
Exactly.
Down the road. Okay, I get asked this all the time. Leyla, how did you get back in shape so fast after giving birth? So I have 2 children, 1 and 5, and I've had 2 C-sections. And I will say I did not do any crazy diets. The biggest thing I think for me was I didn't gain a lot of weight while I was pregnant. And I ate the same way that I always ate. I mean, I had some cravings here and there, but I didn't go overboard with anything, just like I don't in normal unpregnant life. But what I did do immediately after my C-section is those waist cinchers. I wore those religiously for, I would say, like 30 days every day, like every single day except when I took it off to go to take a shower. I wore it when I was sleeping, and right after you give birth, when you're very hot and hormonal, so I had it on even when I was sleeping. It was very uncomfortable. In the middle of the night, I was breastfeeding and I had this thing on. It was hell. But it was all part of that whole getting back to yourself healing process, so I just took it in stride.
I mean, it worked. You look amazing.
Thank you. But I mean, it's no secret I don't really work out, guys. I'm not gonna lie. People always ask me, like, why don't you share your workout secrets? Why are you being so stingy with it? I'm like, I swear I don't really work out, so I have nothing to share. I walk a lot. I run around a lot, just chasing my kids, especially my son, who is super active. And I am a busybody. I don't just like lounge and chill, and I'm not a couch potato.
You're not a couch
potato.
potato.
So I'm always moving around. It's just my personality and just my energy. But I didn't do any crazy diets. I don't drink a lot. So like if I have a drink, it's 1 or 2 glasses of wine a week max. I don't go to Starbucks for anything. I don't believe in all their crazy sugary drinks. I think it's just overpriced and full of just sugar and unnecessary things. I like my Persian tea. I have 1 of those a day.
There you go.
You know, and I'm good. But other than that, I don't eat late. I think that's the biggest thing. That's the most important thing. Don't eat too late.
Do you get hungry late, or do you just fight
No,
it?
because I go to bed so early.
Oh, there you go.
I wake up at like 5, 6 in the morning, so I have my breakfast then. So by the time 5 or 6 p.m. rolls around, I'm already having my dinner, and I'm in bed by like 8, 9. So
that's good. That's
so for
better.
people that are night owls, it's probably not good. But I would say eat your biggest meal at the beginning of the day, and then kind of work your way down.
Yeah. Great.
Here, do you want to pull some of the questions?
Sure. Where'd you leave off on?
I don't know. We're kind of all over the place. Yeah.
Let me see. Highlight pregnancy workout. We just did the hyperpigmentation one.
Yeah.
Frozen
Oh, for
foods.
oily nose, I get asked this sometimes. You know what really works, and it's free essentially. You go to any public restroom, is those toilet seat covers. Those toilet seat covers are just like those oil blotters that you can buy for like $5 a pack. You can just get it for free at any bathroom that you go to.
It's the material.
It's the material. You
Exactly.
just use that as a blot, and it works.
Yeah.
It works perfectly, and it's free.
For if a lot of you guys have asked about blackheads and things.
Yeah.
We were actually just talking about this. I really recommend a facial at least every 2 months.
Okay, see, I was told that getting too many facials is actually not good for acne-prone skin. Like, you'll break out more, but you can...
I think maybe people, because it's kind of broad to say that, because a facial could just be as much as steaming and cleansing your face. Some facials are just really like gentle and soft.
Yeah.
So probably not. I don't get intense facials. I always just do a steam, a cleanse, extractions, but that for me I've noticed has worked the best.
So regular facials.
Regular facials and maintenance.
Okay.
Yes.
The other question I get asked a lot, obviously, is my hair. Again, guys, yes, it's my own hair. I'm not wearing extensions. Yes, I do own a hair extensions company. We sell those. We have great hair extensions, but I have been taking Hair-to-Men for the past 2 years, as you know, and it's an all-natural supplement that is once a day. It's 1 veggie capsule a day, and I take it every day with my breakfast. It's easy to remember at that time for me, and it has helped make my hair shinier, thicker, fuller, healthier, and I love it. And I think if you incorporate that with a healthy, well-balanced diet and lifestyle, I think you will definitely see great results.
One thing I'll say about Hair-to-Men, because I've worked a little bit with Leyla on the ingredients and how everything works. A lot of times it's not just about what you're taking, it's the combination you're taking them in. Because 2 products could either cancel each other out, or they could make each other, they could be synergistic and really work well together. And I really like the combination of vitamins and herbs and antioxidants. So I do think it's a great supplement.
Thank you. And there's going to be a new Hair-to-Men coming out. It's an advanced formula that's actually going to have turmeric in it, because turmeric is such an important antioxidant that it's going to be incorporated into the new formula. So stay tuned for that. Okay.
Someone asked this question. I have a little saggy skin on my thighs. No matter how much I work out, my muscles are getting bigger, but above them, my skin does not get better and fitter. What is the best salon treatment, home care to get the connective tissue strength back?
What do you think?
So this is where it's a kind of a laser therapy. Have you heard of it? It's
Which one? There's so many.
This is all about radio frequency and ultrasound. So it's actually not laser, it's just categorized, but these things are really meant to tighten skin. It's what you see people posting about on their jawline where it tightens this up. So this is all about tightening skin, because sometimes when that skin's saggy, it's not your muscle or fat, it's just skin. Yeah. It's almost like if you have a baby, like sometimes the belly button area.
Yeah, that's one thing I do need help with actually, and if there's any doctors watching, you can recommend a treatment for me. I don't have enough fat to get like any cool sculpting or anything. I actually went in for a consult. They said you don't have enough fat, but what I do have is like looser skin because of the 2 pregnancies.
Oh my gosh, ultrasound.
For
sure.
I need something to just tighten the skin.
Yeah.
In that area.
I'm sure if any doctors are watching, they'll be happy to
let me know.
Yeah, so ultrasound or radio frequency, they're pretty similar. That's what I'd recommend. They're a little pricey, but they work.
How many sessions do you need usually?
I think anything like that is usually 3 to 4.
Sessions?
Yeah,
okay.
should be effective.
Okay, Layla, what do we need to do to get rid of hair loss? Well, Hair definitely helps, but eating a well-balanced diet. I eat a lot of wild salmon. I think the omega-3s in that is just so potent. Avocados, I love avocados. I eat a lot of that, and I eat a lot of eggs. And somebody actually asked you, Dr. Mona, that there's been some
here it is. There was discussions around eggs having carcinogens. Is this true? Are they really bad for you?
Okay, I love eggs. We talked about this. I eat like at least 1 egg a day with the yolk, everything. It has natural biotin in it. I think that's another reason why I love it so much. But why is it so bad? Why is it getting a bad rap? I get organic, cage-free, pasture-raised, happy hens, happy girls playing. Like, I get all of that stuff. Whatever it says it's good, I get it.
They're the most luxuriously treated chickens ever.
Yes,
basically.
they go to the spa once a week. They get their hair done. I get the best. But why are you saying they're so bad now?
So I always love to give this analogy where just because something has a lot of good doesn't mean that you have to have it. It doesn't mean that it's bad. It's like saying a Twinkie could be fortified with like vitamin D, but you're not going to eat Twinkies, okay?
Right.
So eggs can have protein and they can have biotin, and it's not to say they don't have things that can help your hair grow thicker and, you know, give you more muscle. But the comparison to this is really in regards to the cholesterol. So the comparison is like a certain amount of eggs, like 3 a week, equaling 5 cigarettes a day, which is really scary. But this is the data done, you know, because
that's what they're saying.
It's the plaque buildup in your arteries.
So they're saying eating 3 to 4 eggs a week is the equivalent of what?
5 cigarettes a day.
Holy moly.
Yeah. So, you know, this was all on that documentary, What the Health. And I didn't want this to just be about vegan, but this question, you should definitely watch it.
Yeah.
So, while, you know, I'm not here to tell you.
But what if you have low cholesterol like me? Because I have very low cholesterol.
If you have low cholesterol, the other side of it is animal protein in general, of the damage it can do. But when it comes to, if your cholesterol is okay, then that's probably one factor you don't have to worry about. That's another thing. Just because, like, this is the data and these are the risks, it doesn't mean it's 100% going to happen to you, but it's like a gamble.
Yeah.
It's like,
and everybody's different, and just like with Herdeman, when people ask me questions, I'm like, always ask with your doctor first. Everybody is different. If you think you're allergic to an ingredient in there, check with your doctor first. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding, always check with your doctor. My doctor gave me the green light when I was pregnant to take this, because the only ingredient that's in here is the vitamin A, which, can you explain what, like, vitamin A has a bad rep for pregnant women? Vitamin A
in high doses can be teratogenic. It can cause birth defects, meaning you could have a baby that's missing an arm, like a limb. It's actually really scary, but it's in very high doses. That's why they say don't take retin A, don't take any vitamins that have a lot of vitamin A in it. But this has 500 IUs, which is 10% of your daily value. So when it's low, I mean, you're getting that in, you know, different things anyway. It's probably okay, and we can say it's okay, but just because there's such a high risk, I always say to talk
always
to your doctor.
err on the side of caution when you're pregnant or breastfeeding, because you never want to take a risk. So it's best to check with your doctor first before you start, not just Herdeman, but any dietary supplement. You always want to check with your doctor first, get him or her to clear you, so that you have peace of mind, and make sure it doesn't interact with any other medications that you're taking. Which can happen. Okay. What else have we got? Oh, here's one we just talked about. How to get rid of underskin bumps. They said they removed one. So these are, remember the little bump that you were saying that you squeeze out? Oh, like pimples? Yes, but they're not red though. They're different. These are like the whiteheads? The white kind of bumps that are kind of like the same color as your skin. They're like that flesh color. Don't squeeze those ever, because if you notice, there's nothing to squeeze out. Like they're closed off. Meaning there's no, so only squeeze if there's white nasty pus in it. If you can get it out, but if not, you're just going to cause a scar. That's when you have to go get a facial. A professional. They use a little needle, it's called a lancet, and they poke a tiny hole and they squeeze it out. Okay. Doesn't hurt. What else? Is there any questions on there that are being asked a lot that we can ask?
Someone asked if you keep in touch with your Deal or No Deal.
I do, with a few of them actually. Yes, a few of them. Not Meghan Markle, the one that's marrying Prince Harry. I wish she was Deal or No Deal? Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, you can scroll back.
Yeah, hi from like Germany. Hi from
here. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Oh, I want to know about this. Oh wait, no, that's not it.
What do you feed Enzo?
What do I feed Enzo? We feed him everything that we eat. My grandmother told me, you know, back in the day, you know, we used to stick our finger in any food when the babies were young and just put it in their mouth so that they develop a palate, and also they like everything. They become like foodies. Like they don't have any food aversion. So
they don't just like mac and cheese.
Yes.
Right.
Which my daughter now loves mac and cheese. I can't get her away from it.
I
but
mean, everyone does. I eat vegan mac and cheese. You can't.
She just loves cheese.
She does.
Yeah, and I bought the vegan one, but she doesn't like it. She knows.
She can tell?
She even knows when I buy her gluten-free Cheerios. She's like, what is that thing on there? That wasn't on the regular box. Like, she knows the logo for the gluten-free.
Oh my God.
She's really smart.
You get cereal containers.
Yeah, there you go. Smart. Okay.
Any suggestions on how to boost metabolism when you have hyperthyroidism?
Hypo?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
How to boost metabolism? I would just stick with the most natural remedies like cayenne pepper, green tea, anything that's kind of heating up your system would be what I would recommend.
So spicy food and natural, like caffeine, like teas.
Exactly.
Right? Okay. How long does it take for me to see results with hair removal? Minimum 60 days, but the longer you take it, the more you will notice. For me, I would say it took about 90 days. So everybody's different, but 60 days is the minimum. And you have to take it every day. So if you miss a few days, then it could throw you off. But don't ever double your dosage. Just take one a day. If you forget, then you take your next one the next day. Does hair removal work on African American or kinky hair? Yes, it works on all hair types. But it's important to know, guys, it's for adults only, so 18 and over. And if you know you're a teenager or under 18, check with your doctor and check with your parents.
What are some vegan dinner ideas?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Oh, there's so many good
Because
ones.
I love to do like Meatless Monday.
Right?
I know?
And
Yeah.
it's such a cute trend.
Yeah.
One of the easiest thing you could do that I like to do is cook like, whether it's rice or quinoa. Quinoa's a little healthier.
Yeah.
And then I'll take a pot and chop up like celery, zucchini, mushrooms, onions, garlic, and then I'll do like kind of like a ratatouille type thing. Like a little tomato sauce, a little water, so it's like a stew.
Yeah.
And then it feels like a really warm, filling meal.
Like comfort food.
It's comfort food,
Yeah.
exactly.
And the more like, I feel like soupy, watery things you consume, it's better for you too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
and it like helps you stay slim.
Well, I do eat it over quinoa, so
Yeah.
it feels more of like
Oh,
a stew.
yeah.
But you could eat it on its own too.
I feed quinoa actually to my kids. They love it. So it's a great substitute for rice.
When you get used to it, yeah, I
Yeah,
love it too.
it tastes so good.
Lentils are really good.
Lentil.
There's a really good lentil loaf recipes. I'm not a big cook, but if you want to make it, those can taste amazing because they have kind of like a meaty texture.
Oh,
And
okay.
there's so much protein. Lentils are so good for you.
Yeah.
Beauty food for sure.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Do they have a lot of iron?
Lentils, yeah.
Or am I thinking the other one?
I think, well, dark leafy greens are good for iron.
Dark leafy
Yeah.
greens. There's something I was thinking about. Okay.
Any face wash brand suggestions?
Face wash.
I personally
Your face
love-
lit up with I use Obagi, so just to put it out there, I use all of his skincare products from A to Z.
You use everything. Okay, I
Yeah.
use a couple. Solwasu has been my favorite cleanser for the last like 6 months, but I do alternate all the time. I'd say every 6 to 8 months I'll switch up a cleanser.
It's good to switch up,
Totally,
right?
yeah, definitely good.
So your skin doesn't get used to something.
I also don't. Do you use like an acne wash or like a gentle wash?
I think it's like a benzoyl peroxide. I have acne prone skin though, so I'm different.
Okay.
I've always had this issue.
Yeah.
So that's the reason.
Yeah.
Okay. And somebody asked, how can I have smooth skin like yours? Well, it's a lot of maintenance.
Right.
You know, good skincare products, seeing your facialist regularly.
What about water? Do you drink a lot of water?
I do. I try to drink a lot of water now. Yeah, I do.
I
I don't really like it, but I do. So it's either that or tea or fresh juice that I squeeze myself.
Oh,
Or
you
that I
make
choose.
juice?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
good.
yeah. And the kids love that too. That's another thing. But Enzo, I mean, he eats everything. Knock on wood. He's a boy. He loves everything right now. Hopefully it stays that way.
Seriously.
Yeah.
That'll be easy to just have the same dinner you guys make together.
That would be the best,
Yeah,
right?
for
Because I
sure.
hate to think that I would have to make one for her, one for him, one for my husband.
Yeah,
I mean, no, he's gonna eat everything I eat. He's not gonna have a say. But the kids, like, they can be very picky. So,
Yeah.
okay, what else?
I feel like we missed something, but
Yeah. Oh, nutritional tips for women trying to conceive. So women that are trying to conceive, what nutritional? Definitely take your
folic acid. That's
no,
pre. That's
prenatal.
Mhm.
Your prenatal.
Folic acid's in a lot of prenatals.
Yeah.
Usually The prescription strength has a higher dose. That's only prescription strength. That's why
That your
that
OBGYN would give you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would say the better you treat your body and the better like shape it's in, the better it's going to work for you. So
Yeah.
whole foods, eating like natural, getting enough sleep. When your body's like just at this optimal level, then everything's going to work better.
Yeah.
So.
And the more, I think, calm and stress-free of an environment you create for yourself, I think you can have an easier pregnancy and hopefully an easier baby.
Exactly. What do you do for stress? Like when you feel, what's your stress?
Oh my
remedy?
gosh, I don't do much, although I should. I need to start meditating. One of my best friend, actually, she's really big into yoga and meditation. Every time she comes here from Texas and LA Yoga, she tries to get me to zen out.
I saw you post with
Yes,
her. Okay.
which
that's
I'm.
good.
Her and I are complete like yin and yang. We're like complete opposites, but it works because we're so different.
Okay.
So she tries to like calm me down and get me to be a little bit less stressful. But it's so difficult. I think the biggest thing is just trying to get sleep.
Okay.
When I'm rested, I feel good.
Okay.
And I do need to start working out because when I was working out, I felt so amazing. Not just looked amazing, but I felt so amazing.
I think it's more about how you feel.
And this
I
was
swear.
like way before, like when I lived in LA and I wasn't married and I was in the entertainment industry, so I had to go to the gym.
Right.
But now it's like I don't want to say I let myself go, but I'm just too busy. But that's not an excuse. You should never be too busy to take care of yourself. So
No, exercising is the best stress relief.
it's just finding that time.
I-
Is it true that it's better to work out first thing in the morning versus later in the day? You burn more calories?
I mean, some people have a theory on fasting, like workouts that you're saying, but you could do either. Like, there's really no data that shows that you have to be fasting or not. But I think it would.
Oh, like not eat anything before you work out?
Yeah,
Really?
some people think that you burn more fat
and
and
pass out.
I know. I always have a little something to eat
Yeah.
before, but I mean, 100% you'll make better decisions throughout the day. Like even studies show, like you work out, you feel good, you have your endorphins, and then you don't want to
Yeah.
go grab like a breakfast burrito. You're
Exactly.
like,
You're
let
like,
me
I
get a smoothie.
did all this
Yeah,
work. I don't
yeah.
want to just ruin it with a burger.
You feel good, so you make better. So I always recommend
That's so
doing it
true.
early.
Okay.
What hair masks do you use, Leyla?
Hair mask? Well, the Rescue Me hair mask, of course. I use it once a week in the shower. I leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes, and it just makes my hair smooth, gets rid of frizz. It just helps with elasticity of my hair and the strength. And it's really easy to use once a week. What else?
There was a question about under eye bags, if there's a serum or like a secret potion that you guys
Bags
have.
or
For dark circles?
Yeah,
or
for dark circles and bags, they both
I
have.
think whenever a lot of people worry about just darkness, like dark under eye circles, you have to figure out what it's being caused from because you have to figure out how to
Be
treat
lack
it.
of nutrition, lack of sleep,
Right, but if it's like
hereditary.
if you
could be
have
anything.
puffy eyes, then it's probably casting like a shadow. Then you have to do something to depuff them. It could be cooling agents or cucumbers.
What about those new under eye gel masks? Do you love those?
I love
haven't
them.
used any of those.
Because even those, if they're cooling, but
Yeah.
then if it's like dark spots like pigmentation, then you need a lightening agent like a hydroquinone or
Right.
ferulic acid, something like that. Or if you look and there's really like a hollowing in your skin, that's when you need to boost skin production collagen.
So then you would get fillers.
You get fillers, or you could do like vitamin C's, like hyaluronic acid, things to help you boost your own collagen.
Yeah.
So if you're not treating the actual reason, you're not going to get any results. So figure out what the dark circles are coming from.
Find out what the cause is first. More about hair care because that's like the #1 question I get asked. I trim my hair every 3 months. I think getting regular trims is super important. I mean, my hair, as you can see, is really long. Let me show you.
Your room,
Yeah.
this table.
And as you can see, I mean, it's pretty long. And I don't know when I'm going to cut it.
It is, oh, it's so long.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And, it's just, I'm gonna just let it grow. I don't know how long. I kind of just, I'm being free-spirited with it. But back to what I was saying, people are sometimes afraid to cut their hair because they think that it's gonna get short. Well, yes, obviously when you cut, your hair is gonna get short, but in the long run, you're getting rid of all the damaged ends, all your split ends, all the bad parts of your hair, and it's stimulating your hair to grow faster. So you're getting rid of all the bad stuff, and if you're taking your vitamins and eating well, then new healthy hair is coming in. And I also think it's important not to, I used to dye my hair a lot back when I was on Deal or No Deal and in the entertainment industry. My hair was like 50 different shades of blonde and brown.
Yeah.
And believe me, I wanted to change it, but the producers of the show loved my hair like that. They thought it was just so fitting for number 13 to have this wild, crazy mane.
Really?
Yes, they would not let me highlight my hair. I had to get permission to even part my hair differently.
Oh my god.
Just for continuity, they just would not allow me. But anyway, my hair was super damaged back then. And so it's important to take care of your hair, use quality products, don't use too much heat on your hair, try to, you know, air dry it as much as possible. And
one person asked, I remember, how what's the best way that you sleep with your hair so it doesn't get damaged?
Yeah, so I put my hair in a bun. I just close it, put it in a bun, and I usually use 2 clips because my hair is so long now that one clip doesn't do the job, it falls out. So I use 2 big clips. But another thing is I don't wash my hair too frequently, and I don't want to gross you guys out, but I can go a whole week and not wash my hair because I use the Miracle Brush. It just evenly distributes the natural oils in my hair, so that oil by itself is helping condition my hair naturally just with my own oil. And I also use just, you know, my dry shampoo in between to keep my hair smelling fresh and looking fresh in between washes, because I don't think that washing your hair daily, especially if you have long hair, is right, or if you have color treated hair.
No, I probably wash it every 3 days.
Yeah.
I can't go as long.
Maybe it's different. I mean, if you have really
days.
oily skin, then you probably need to wash your hair
Exactly.
longer, but I have normal hair, so for me, I can go a whole week and my blowouts last. So
There's a new movement, the no poo. Have you heard it?
No, what's
no
that?
poo, no shampoo.
Oh, no poo! I like
Yeah.
that.
And people are just not using shampoo.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of celebrities
Well,
are doing
yeah,
it.
the unwashed shampoos and all that. Yeah.
I mean, if I don't have anything, I'll leave it because I like to go for at least, if I can go 5-6 days, whatever, I will, because it's good for you. Just let it.
It's good for you in your hair.
coconut
When you
oil.
style it, it actually looks better. It stays better.
Yeah.
I think so. And I talked about this yesterday or 2 days ago. I posted about it. Getting a shower filter. I love the one by Alcavita. I always forget their name, but just any shower filter you can get to clear out your water, kind of like a filter you would get for your house when you're drinking water.
Right, if you're
for the
drinking,
shower.
it's the same.
Yeah.
If you want to filter what you're drinking, it should be the same.
Yeah.
And even when it hits your skin,
Your
it's still getting
skin, your
absorbed the same
face, your
thing.
hair, everything. So
Yeah.
invest in one of those as well.
There was a question regarding oily hair. Is there
Okay.
anything that you use to help prevent the oily hair or oily skin that might help them prolong their washes?
Well, oily skin, I would say, which sounds interesting, but drink more water because your body's usually overcompensating. It's always trying to fix it. So if you're dehydrated, it tries to produce oil to kind of fix it.
Yeah.
So make sure you're drinking more water. Like if I don't really drink very often. If I do, I wake up with the most oily skin because my
When you
body's
drink
so
alcohol?
dehydrated. Yes,
Really?
it's crazy.
Yeah.
My skin's always terrible the next day.
You're dehydrated.
When I drink
Yeah.
wine, I'm bloated the next day. Like, never again.
So that may be safe to say that it would help with oil production in your hair, your scalp as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
drinking water, it's such a simple.
Right.
Yeah, we
Free
always hear it
tip.
over and over again.
But it's
Drink
so
more
true.
water.
I see it in my skin immediately. When I don't drink it, I'll start to get little lines when I put makeup on.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, some of you were asking me to tell you about my makeup. When I wear makeup, I always ask for the same thing. I say no makeup, which is just,
Which still takes just
it
as
takes
long.
just as long. So it's actually still a good amount.
And you're still using a crap load of stuff.
Exactly. It's just
but it's natural.
It's like, it basically just contours and shades your face to look like you've got this great glow, whatever.
Yeah.
So it's the bronzer and the highlight. So if you
You
ever
look
want
great.
this look, no makeup.
Then no makeup
That's what you
makeup.
ask for.
What else, guys?
What else?
Layla, how tall are you?
I'm 5'6". Thanks for asking. Want to know my weight? Last 4 of my social? Just kidding.
Well, you're getting marriage proposals too if you want that.
Oh, she is? Yes, she's single. She's single, guys. That's so funny. Okay. Oh, what's this? There's a lot of rumors on the internet that apple cider vinegar is useful for weight loss. What's your opinion?
Apple cider vinegar, I think it could definitely aid in weight loss. It aids in bloating. The biggest component of it is acetic acid. This is like
Right.
the active ingredient. The reason it's used
Wait,
for
can
everything.
I ask a question? And I hope it's not a stupid question, but I thought you're supposed to balance your body and not have too much acidity in your body, like the pH balance. So is this different?
This is actually really good for your
Like
pH
you're not
balance.
supposed to be acidic.
The apple cider vinegar actually does the opposite. It ends up
okay.
balancing you out. So
Okay.
the acetic acid balances your pH. It has antibacterial properties. So when
Okay.
people have infection, they use it. So I hate the taste of it.
Do you take it just raw? Like just
I
a
try,
spoonful?
but then I really feel nauseous when I do
Yeah.
it. So I'll put like a tablespoon into water and just
Or
chug that.
tea.
Yeah, if you can
Yeah.
do that, it's fine.
I've tried putting it in
It's
tea.
easy on like a salad or something.
Wait, I have a question for you. Going back to my son, my 1-year-old actually loves tea. In the morning, like I'm drinking tea and he wants my tea. Is it okay for him to have tea?
Honestly, like
It has a little bit of caffeine in it, so it's
my
Persian
dad,
tea.
I think put tea in like our bottle sometimes when we had a stomachache. Tea in that bottle.
Yeah, Nabot. Everything is fixed with Nabot.
Yeah.
My son loves tea too.
To this
Yeah,
day.
I
but
give
like
him, like ginger
caffeinated?
tea.
But
Yeah,
it's
no.
decaf.
Yeah, no, but I've given him green tea every once in a while.
Yeah,
we
he
don't have
loves
anything,
it.
but he loves it.
What I would do, I'm 15.
I just want to make
years
sure
older.
like it's okay for him at that age to have it.
No, I mean, I have a little sister. She's 15 years younger than me.
Yeah.
And when she was like 3, we would she'd want to have tea with us. We would water it down a lot.
Oh,
So just put
okay.
a lot of water, and then it still tastes kind
Can
of
I
good.
give him honey though at
Yes.
this age?
Honey's, and honestly, honey's okay.
Is it okay now? Before 1, you're not supposed to, but after 1,
The only thing I would say is to not give them that sweet tooth, because if
That's
you
true.
you know what I mean, it's
Yeah.
almost good. The more you can learn at a younger age, because
Yeah.
your taste buds are just trained.
yeah.
You know, so you might as well like don't even tell them what McDonald's is. Don't
No.
tell them what anything is. So then they
Priscilla
don't know.
doesn't even know what McDonald's is.
Exactly.
Thank goodness.
Some little kids are like asking for green juices now because you just tell them and it's what they want. It's so
Yeah.
cute.
Like that.
Right? Like green juice. Like I want a green juice.
Like, sure, you can have a green and
My
orange
kids
one.
are gonna be like goji berries.
Do you want kids?
Yes, I do.
How many?
I want 2, boy and a girl.
Boy and
I
a
think
girl.
you've got the dream.
Perfect.
If you got one of each, you get the
Yeah.
experience of both.
Yeah, 2 is perfect.
That's the hope.
Yeah.
Layla, how do you combine work with children and still look good all the time?
Oh,
Seriously,
thank you.
I asked her this.
It's a lot of work, trust me. I mean, this morning I woke up at 5 in the morning. My son woke up, and so I had no choice. I tried to put him back to sleep. He didn't want to go. So, you know, it's not easy, but I feel good when I look good. So when I take care of myself, when I have my hair done, when, you know, I put on cute clothes, do my makeup, I feel immediately better about myself. And so I make it a point to do that every day. I mean, yes, there's days that, you know, I just want to roll out of the house with my sweats or yoga pants or whatever, and I do that sometimes, but it's just good, especially because I'm not working out, just getting up and dolling up and dressing up. I think it's a confidence boost, and I think, you know, if it makes you feel good, you should do it.
It's actually a lot that goes into that. It's like a lot
Yeah.
psychologically, because it's kind of like self-respect and self-love, and it actually
Yeah.
portrays this message to whoever you're around, and
Exactly.
people end up treating you better. And it's just
Yeah.
I completely
you
agree
feel
with
better
it.
about yourself,
Oh,
so you're more
exactly.
confident, and then
Exactly.
people treat you that way too, because, you know, what you put out there, that's
And when
how
you're happy,
people are.
yeah, and it's just contagious. Your energy's
Yeah.
better and you feel good.
Yeah,
I totally
most
agree.
of the time when I don't dress up, I'm not in a good mood, so then I kind of project that out there.
What's like your quick, like how long does it take you?
So
what are
okay,
your
so I
go-tos?
recently started getting eyelash extensions, which is a completely new concept for me, because I was
Life-changing.
always about like never get, you know, the extensions that are glued into your hair, so don't get anything permanent because it's just so damaging and not good for you. But ever since I had 2 kids, my morning routine, like it's impossible to get out of the house and actually try to put on strip lashes and do my full makeup. So ever since I got the false lashes,
They're amazing, aren't they?
I barely have to do any eye makeup. I mean, maybe I'll do a little bit of shadow, but some days I don't even put that. So it's like literally you run out of the house. So that's helped make my morning routine a lot faster.
I always say like a spray tan and eyelash extensions are
Yeah.
a girl's best
I
friend.
don't tan.
I love
like
a spray
my
tan.
legs.
You look
And
good
I
how you
tan
are.
very easily when I go out, so I don't need to tan.
I always get a spray tan. I feel like it almost kind of looks like makeup. It's
Yeah,
organic,
you
the
feel
solution's nice, I have
good
like a nice glow.
It's put together.
Then it's fast.
And I started doing gel nail polish, which was a new thing for me too. I was like, really? Because I used to go every week and just
And
do
then it
my
chips in, like,
manicure.
2
Yeah.
days.
So then I did the gel, which helped. But yeah, I mean, I think that's the biggest thing, and just taking care of yourself, taking time out, doing date nights. I mean, my husband and I would try to do at least 1 date night a week. I think it's just really important, especially when you're both entrepreneurs, you have your own businesses, and you have your family life. There's a lot that goes on in your life, and it's good to, you know, have that one night away from the children, away from business, and just get together and be about one another. I think that's super, super important.
It's also so sweet that you guys have this office together, and I don't know, the whole...
We share the office, yeah.
It's very
We
sweet.
work together, but we don't work together.
Right,
And
you
what I
just-
mean by that is when he's here, we don't talk to each other because he's like a completely different person at work. Like somebody I do not want to be around. He's like an animal. I'm like, get away from me. Who are you? So we try to like stay away from each other, but we do work in the same office, and we do see each other. We park in the same garage as each other.
I think it's sweet.
We might wave at each other, but we try to not get in each other's hair. No pun intended. Anywho, what else?
Yeah, what else?
What time is it?
What is
Do
it?
I have to go pick up my kids? It's 2:30.
Oh, it's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been 30 minutes.
Any other like questions that
Yeah,
keep coming
any other
up that we missed?
pressing?
Green tea, black tea, or what tea do you drink, Leyla?
Me, I drink Persian tea, which is black, I think.
Black
right?
tea, yeah.
Black tea, yeah. Green tea actually, it's too stimulating for me.
It's very high caffeine. It's
It
really
is,
good for
right?
you, but it's high
so
caffeine.
good for you, but it also drops your blood pressure.
Green tea?
Yeah, which is what I heard. Is it wrong? And I'm anemic. I have low blood pressure, so I can't.
I think that's a different reaction on people because
Really?
caffeine in general could increase it, so
Yeah.
it probably depends.
So
but
green is more than black?
green.
I didn't know that.
It probably depends on the actual leaf. I don't want to
Yeah.
say that for sure that I know.
Okay.
But green tea tends to have more caffeine than coffee even.
Yeah.
But it's still
I can't
healthier.
drink it.
It's still a good option. I drink all kinds. I just
Yeah,
alternate
what's your
it.
favorite?
My favorite
Do you
is
drink
Persian.
coffee?
I basically do this thing where I'll like whiten my teeth and I won't drink coffee for like 4 months.
Yeah.
And then I'll have it and just go crazy for like 2 months.
You're like, forget it, wine, coffee,
I
everything.
was in Europe, so I was like, I'm drinking wine, having coffee, so
Yeah.
I haven't gone back off it yet, but I like to fluctuate.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite makeup
Makeup?
pieces?
For lip liner, I literally wear the same color. I've been wearing it for the past probably 10, 12 years. It's, again, happens to be right here.
How convenient.
For touch-ups. But it's MAC, and the name of it is Soar, S-O-A-R, like soaring. And then the new one that I started using in conjunction, so I wear them both together, is called Edge to Edge. So Edge to Edge and Soar from MAC is what I use. And then I just put, honestly, I put chapstick or any lip balm. I don't wear a lot of gloss like daily, like during the day, because I don't like it to get sticky in my hair, like blowing in the air. So I just use any lip balm.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah.
My hair.
Get to my way.
What about like for your face?
Face?
Concealer or
yeah, I
foundation?
love, well, my makeup's all over there. I gotta go look. I forget.
Go grab it.
My powder, maybe. Oh, no, my foundation. My foundation, I love the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. It is flawless. It's expensive. It's like, I think $50, $60 a pop. And I use 2 colors, so I have to buy 2 at a time because I have to mix it. But it's amazing. It's like
usually
flawless finish.
to get the best skin match, you have to use 2 colors.
You
Like,
have
I
to,
use 2
yeah.
Also.
I
What do
always
you use?
used to look white in photos, and not recently, but a few years ago, I realized it's because my foundation had SPF in it. So at night, when you take photos with flash,
Oh,
you
yeah.
look like a ghost.
That's happened daytime when I Snapchat.
I didn't know
I just
that.
like disappear. I'm like, where
Yeah.
did my face
So
go?
if you have SPF in your makeup, don't wear it at night.
Yeah.
Use something without SPF.
I use Cover Effects. I love CC creams and BB creams because they're just easy. I don't like to wear a lot of makeup daytime so I don't clog my pores, but it's like just good enough coverage,
Yeah.
but it's still good for your skin.
There's one by Smashbox that I recently got. It's a primer. It's like an oil primer. It's so good. I've been using that. And it doesn't break me out, and I have acne-prone skin, so...
I used to never use oils, and now I'm really, really
Yeah,
into oils too.
I'm all about
Same
oils
thing.
now
They
because
give you,
before
like,
you thought like oil on your face. Are you
Exactly,
crazy? You want to get
exactly.
rid of it.
now I love it.
Like,
Yeah,
lather.
it's just
I
like
love it, especially
dewy
under any
and
makeup.
pretty.
It gives you like the best glow.
Yeah, this is a cute gloss. What's that?
This one, you know what? My makeup. Oh, it's Stila. My makeup artist was helping me rebuild my kit. We went to Navy
You have a
together.
kit?
Well, not my kit. She had a bag.
You're like a pro. You have a
It's
kit.
like 2 months ago. I was like, you
Yeah.
know what? I don't like any of my makeup. Let's go. You pick it out for me because he
Yeah.
knows my face. And then we went and he's like, I have this gloss that I really like at home. I'm just going to give it to you. And it's Stila.
It's a good nude.
Yeah, it's just a nude.
Yeah.
What
For
color
the
is
no
it?
makeup makeup.
No, it's called Dolce by Stila.
Perfect.
I'm all about nude lips.
Leyla, someone wants you to say something in Farsi.
Say something. I always hate when they say that
I
because
know,
then I
what do
get
you
like
say?
confused. What do I say? سلام خوش اومدین به برنامه ما با دکتر مونا جون و امیدوارم که خیلی چیز یاد گرفتین توی این ویدیو.
Translation?
Farsi is the most beautiful language.
It
It's
is.
so pretty.
Yeah, I definitely want my kids to be bilingual, at least bilingual, hopefully trilingual.
Please learn.
Yeah,
I mean, the fact that I forgot it, you should
Yeah.
definitely teach them.
I will.
They'll be happy when they're older.
What else?
What's your favorite color, Leyla?
White, gold, and black. And blue.
I was like, in blue.
This blue. Not just any blue.
Leyla Milani
The Leyla blue. What else?
Oh, Leyla, they want to know if it's a top. Where's your
Oh
top
yes,
from?
it's a top by Alice and Olivia. Did I say
love
that?
Alice
So
and
cute.
Olivia.
Yeah, it's a peplum top. Hey, here.
Oh, you're looking in the
Your
Yeah.
favorite mascara?
Oh my gosh, the L'Oreal, the Voluminous.
Oh, that
yes,
was
it's a
crazy.
classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. Can't go wrong. Although, since getting eyelash extensions, you're not supposed to wear mascara, but I do wear it on my bottom lashes.
Yeah, I don't wear them unless I know I'm getting a fill the next day.
Yeah.
And then I'll put like
Then
a
you,
little
like,
bit.
go
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Keto diet thoughts.
I like the keto diet. I
What
think
is that?
it's basically just
I was just understanding paleo. Now there's keto.
keto is
There's
almost
all these diets.
It's very similar to paleo. It's kind of
Okay.
a similar, but it's putting your body in this state of ketosis. So most people think it's bad for you, anyone in the medical profession, because ketoacidosis is something that's really dangerous. But this is just the state like right below it.
What is it?
So it's basically a lot of high fats, like healthy fats, protein. You can eat fruit, no grains, no dairy. That's kind of it.
But high fat.
A good amount of fat, yeah, healthy fats.
Do you believe in the eat for your blood type diet?
I think you can.
Because I checked it and I'm eating the exact opposite of what I should be eating.
I think they do studies and they see like how people react to certain blood types. Like they'll do data and be like,
Yeah.
okay, well they react better to this kind of diet. But the one thing I don't believe in is that a certain blood type has to eat meat or doesn't have to.
Right.
Because all it's saying is you might need the nutrients in meat. Your blood isn't saying you need steak.
Like you need more protein.
Exactly, you need
Right.
more iron. So
Right.
I mean, there might be a certain, and that's the same thing. Everyone's getting really into DNA testing and genetic
Yeah.
testing, and you can see what you're more
Yeah.
prone to. You're prone to be a snacker, or you're prone to take more naps. So it's all just data. You can go buy it and try it. I say try it. Thank you.
Try it.
Leyla, they want to know where you met Manny.
We met on Facebook.
No way.
Yeah. You knew that.
I love that. Did he slide into your DMs?
The messenger.
I know. Did he slide into
Wasn't
your
there like an
Messenger?
autograph picture or something?
Yeah, no. So what we tell people we met on Facebook, but what happened was we had ran into each other at a party way before, like 3 years prior to that Facebook meet, but we were both in relationships and he just knew of me. I didn't really know him. I thought he was just a fan, which he was. He came up to me and asked for a picture, and he actually sent me that picture 3 years later on Facebook. He's like, "Do you remember me?" And I was like, "No, I mean, I take pictures with a bunch of people. I don't remember. You just look like a fan." But it was really cute because he had that picture still 3 years down the road, and he sent it to me. And I think what attracted me to Manny, because, I mean, not to make myself look like whatever, but I was getting messages all the time from guys hitting on me all the time, but
Right.
the way he approached it wasn't like he was trying to hit on me. We just started talking about our common interests, cars. I made a comment about his wheels being wrong for the yellow Ferrari that he had. I was like, those wheels got to go.
Oh, so you were into cars and you knew, okay.
Yeah, so that, like, we just started bonding over that, and he didn't approach it like he was trying to hit on me. It was just more of a friend, and honestly, I thought we were gonna be really good friends because we just had so much in common, and he was very funny, and we both just like laughed a lot.
That's the best.
And then when we met, we just knew. So this was all like over message for like months. We were just talking. And then when we finally met, it was like, whoa, this is not just two friends. There's like more to this.
Really?
So
And then he proposed in like a few months,
he
right?
proposed 8 months after we met. Yeah, on his own birthday.
When men know, they just know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Just happens
so.
fast.
When you know, you know.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, so sweet.
Very sweet.
Real change of topic.
Yeah.
What toothpaste brand do you guys recommend?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I've been meaning to talk about this. It's by this Persian dentist. She's amazing. You might know her. Oh God, I wish I had it. I'll post it on my Instagram. But I have really sensitive teeth, and this is the only toothpaste. It's all natural.
It's her brand?
It's her. Yeah. Oh my God, she's gonna hate me for this.
Huh.
I forget, but I'll post a photo of it. But it's really good. It's like perfect for sensitive teeth. It's a whitening toothpaste, but it doesn't hurt your teeth. And I'm really sensitive. Like I cannot go get bleaching or anything done. So it's really good, but it's all natural. Like
I use
100%
Sensodyne
organic.
anyway because I'm so sensitive.
It's
so
better than
I'll try it.
Sensodyne.
Okay.
You will love it. And they ship to you directly. I get it once a month. They just ship to me.
Anything that's shipped to me, I like.
Yeah.
I'm like an Amazon Prime
That's
junkie.
like Amazon Prime, exactly.
I literally get
every day I
toilet
get
paper
home, I
and
have
paper
like
towels.
this yay high boxes, all my presents to myself.
It's fun. I'm like,
Yeah.
what have I got today?
Yeah.
Tissues.
Ooh, I got some wipes
So excited.
and a new mop. Exciting.
It is exciting. It's really smart on their end.
Totally.
So smart.
But then, don't you sometimes get like nervous because sometimes I'm like, what else am I forgetting? So then I don't want to hit like buy now because I feel like there might be some other stuff that I need.
then you can just keep putting your thumb
I know,
in
but
and
I
it'll
feel
keep
bad.
coming
Like I
up
wanted
for
to
you.
put it all in one
Oh,
package. I don't want
that's
something
nice.
like one big box with like one thing in it. You know, sometimes they do that. It's so
That's
annoying.
true. That is nice.
Yeah, so I try.
You can save them in your cart for a minute.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All
What
right.
is your favorite handbag?
Mine.
Either, yeah.
I love my Birkins. It's no lie. You?
I love my Chanel bag, but I've actually been having a lot of people get upset because I do, live a vegan diet.
Oh gosh.
This bag is actually 5 years old, so
What
still use it.
material is your car's interior,
Ex-
Dr. Mona?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So I'm like completely honest about it. Like I started with a vegan diet. Like the more you learn, I would love to transition all of that, but there's still some things that I have that I can't even control or I don't realize.
Yeah.
Like my car has leather, so
Right.
my Chanel bag is, I've been using the same. I just love it.
Yeah.
So easy.
Slowly.
Yeah, slowly. We'll see.
When designers start to make really cute vegan bags, perhaps.
Stella McCartney is, but she's
Yeah.
the only one.
She is the only one.
So, yeah.
And she makes really cute ones.
I would
actually,
have
I've
no
seen.
problem getting a vegan leather bag, but it's
Yeah.
hard to find them.
That's
Totally.
true.
Yeah.
There's an idea.
But you have to be real, and I don't want to pretend like I'm
Yeah.
living this. I eat a plant-based diet. I try to be as eco-friendly as possible, but I do have. I'm not a vegan completely.
Yeah. It's like, people that eat an all organic, natural diet and then they go get Botox. It's like,
Exactly. You can.
it's whatever works for you.
Yeah. Everyone
Just
does what
don't
they
pass
can.
judgment on other people. That's
Agreed.
it. That's what it's about.
Even me, like I talk about eating as natural and organic as possible, but doesn't mean I don't do things that aren't completely natural. I'm not against procedures or surgery. I just try to do whatever I can to prevent it, but if you need it, go for it.
Absolutely.
You know?